You know him as the friendly face in those classic Wendy's ads. But Dave Thomas was more than a spokesman. He was a self-made legend who rose from humble beginnings to build one of America's favorite burger chains. Born during the Great Depression and adopted as an infant, Dave started working in restaurants at just 12 years old. He even dropped out of high school to work full-time, a decision he later called his greatest mistake. Before Wendy's, he worked with Colonel Sanders himself, turning around failing Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurants. It was that success that gave him the capital to chase his own dream, a burger joint that served fresh, high-quality food. He opened the first Wendy's in 1969, naming it after his daughter Melinda, nicknamed Wendy. From one small restaurant in Ohio to a global empire, Dave Thomas truly showed the world how to do it right. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories. Before he was the friendly face of Wendy's, Dave Thomas was a kid just trying to find his way. He lost his adoptive mother at just 5 years old, leading to a childhood of constant moves and uncertainty. His main anchor was his grandmother, who taught him the importance of service and respect. He started working at just 12, taking a job at a restaurant. This drive led him to drop out of high school to work full-time, a choice he later called his biggest mistake. But that experience forged an incredible resolve in him. After losing a job, he vowed to himself he would never be fired again. That promise, born from hardship, would fuel a journey that changed the fast food world forever. Stay tuned to see how he did it, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Ever wonder how the founder of Wendy's got his start? Well, before there was a square patty, there was a secret recipe of 11 herbs and spices. That's right, a young Dave Thomas met the one and only Colonel Sanders back in the mid-1950s. He wasn't just an employee, he was a franchising prodigy. When a few KFC restaurants in Columbus, Ohio were failing, Dave took on the challenge. He streamlined the menu, championed the now iconic spinning red bucket sign, and made those restaurants wildly profitable. His incredible turnaround work paid off big time. In 1968, he sold his stake in those KFC franchises for over $1.5 million, which was a fortune back then. After a brief involvement with Arthur Treacher's, that seed money would eventually fund a new dream, one that would change the fast food world forever. Thanks for watching. Have you ever wondered why Wendy's burgers are square? It all goes back to one man's vision. On November 15, 1969, Dave Thomas opened his very first restaurant in Columbus, Ohio. He wanted to create an old-fashioned hamburger joint that stood for quality. And the name? He named it after his fourth child, Melinda Lou, whose siblings couldn't pronounce her name and called her Wendy. The iconic logo is based on her childhood picture. Dave's concept was simple: serve fresh, never frozen beef. The square patties were his way of showing customers the quality of the meat, since it stuck out from the round bun. This commitment to freshness caught on, and Wendy's grew rapidly. Interestingly, Dave later admitted he regretted naming the chain after his daughter because of all the pressure it put on her. It's a powerful story behind one of America's most famous brands. Thanks for watching. Do you remember seeing this friendly face pop up on your TV screen saying howdy? For a while, he was absolutely everywhere. But his path to becoming a commercial legend wasn't a straight line. In fact, he actually resigned from his own company back in 1982, after a few rocky years. He made a quiet return in 1985, but his big comeback was still on the horizon. Starting in 1989, he became the star of his own commercials, over 800 of them. His folksy, self-deprecating humor was a massive hit. He wasn't just a stuffy founder, he was a personality. In an era of iconic ads like "Where's the Beef?", carved out his own space. It worked so well that by the end of the 90s, a staggering 90% of Americans knew exactly who he was. Now that's what you call a comeback. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. From a high school dropout to a fast food legend, Dave Thomas's story is a true inspiration. It all started with what some called his mop-bucket attitude. The belief that no job was too small and that success is built from the ground up, one square burger at a time. He never forgot where he came from, and he poured that humility into everything he did. His unwavering commitment to three simple things: quality, service, and people, wasn't just a business plan. It was a philosophy that built an empire and captured the hearts of millions. It's a legacy that proves that good values are the most valuable ingredient of all. What's your favorite Wendy's memory? Was it a Frosty with fries, a late-night Baconator, or maybe seeing one of Dave's classic commercials? Drop a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. Thanks for watching. You probably know this face. The friendly guy in the red tie, telling you all about Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers. But the story of Dave Thomas started long before he was on your TV screen. Born during the Great Depression, Dave's early life was anything but stable. After losing his adoptive mother, he moved constantly with his father, the one place that felt like home, the local diner. He started working in restaurants at just 12 years old, learning the ropes and finding his purpose. His grandmother taught him the most important lesson of all, the value of hard work and treating people right. His big break came when he met another fast food legend, Colonel Sanders. Dave wasn't just frying chicken. He was a genius at turning failing KFC franchises into massive successes. This experience gave him the recipe not just for great chicken, but for building a business empire. And the rest, as they say, is history. Thanks for watching.